Step into the ring. its first breath.
Step into the ring. Welcome everybody to Smash Purple versus Adelphi Black. With this ECAC match, we got Palutena versus Olimar. Who the heck on Eagles Purple plays Olimar? I am not used to this pick. Very interesting. It's on Smashville too. Now, this might be a tough matchup for Palutena in the sense that Olimar is very tiny, and Palutena's aerials kind of have a very high-hitting aesthetic to them. Like, you have to like really aim your aerials low in order to hit small characters like Olimar. So in that regard, this might be something, you know, might be a little tough for Palu. But also Palu is just pretty damn oppressive when it comes to like her nair, her fair in general, and she can hit, you know, smaller opponents. It's not like it's impossible. Looking pretty even right now, 51-58. Only a single purple on deck when it comes to Olimar. I'm having a feeling this is Great. For some reason, I feel like Great would play Olimar and like just kind of like experiment with it a little bit. I'm personally very excited to see Post Purple. I haven't seen them play in a long time, so this is really cool for me. Still mighty even right now. Pretty close percents. And taking it, oh wow, clutching it out with the purple F smash. Really great stuff coming out of the Olimar right now. I can't say if it's great or not. That's playing. But Palu looks like she's having a little bit of a tough time kind of securing the stock, keeping Olimar off stage, but not able to kind of keep it going. Jeez, that one purple Pikmin is putting in so much work in this little bit of time. Gonna keep that yellow on Palutena. We're gonna probably see a Nair to get rid of it in a second. Dare's actually gonna do it. Swinging with that purple Pikmin. I'm pretty sure that's the same purple Pikmin that's been alive this entire time. Dash attack not quite strong enough to take it with Olimar at 139. Looking pretty toasty. Down air is going to send Palu right back down. With 76% on Palu, we're getting close to a stock lap right now. But that dash attack is going to take it on Olimar. Now it's even 2-2, but it's still 85% that Palu has not answered for yet. Adelphi's got to come up with some quick answers against Olimar right now. But here's kind of the thing, is it's like what I said at the very start. It's kind of really hard to hit Olimar. So once he has a lead, you need to like commit to like these low-hitting attacks that, you know, it's kind of hard to do with a character like Palu. Because a lot of Palu's kit is kind of based on rising aerials. It's, you know, rising with that nair and kind of landing that back air in like the right spot against small characters is kind of difficult. Still at 140. Now we're getting into the percent though, where Olimar needs to sort of like clear the stock now, or else everything's going to start becoming like closer and closer. How I kind of always view this game is, if you get to like the 120 range, you got to take the stock now. Or otherwise, any percent above that, it starts to become like, you know, extra credit, but it's not going to secure the stock. Right now, this game's looking awfully close again all of a sudden, with Olimar at 102, not really able to, you know... Once that stock's gone, this is going to be a really even game. Olimar keeps recovering low right there. Ooh, a little bit of a scramble. Throwing white Pikmin. Doing a lot of damage with Palu on right now at 30%. Once Olimar gets a few Pikmin on, it's just big damage city. Now, oh, there's the back throw. And that back throw's going to do it. Palu's back throw is going to secure a lot of those stocks. Coming out with the jab from Olimar. That is kind of the game, though, right here. Olimar really should stay low on the ground. He shouldn't be jumping a ton. When he jumps, that's when Palu is going to catch him. Oh, I don't think he can recover from that. Ooh, he can. Olimar has one of those really weird recoveries where the more Pikmin he has, sometimes it's a little hard for him to recover. He generally wants to get rid of his Pikmin in order to recover so he can, like, actually come to stage a lot quicker. Oh, but right now it's looking pretty even. It's kind of crazy. That lead that Olimar had before just kind of melted away super quickly. Oh, and side B's going to take it up. Oh, he's landing into the other one. Oh, now he's at cooking percents right now. Olimar doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with left. And that back air is going to sneak it out. Yep. Back air will do it. And the Palu player from Adelphi takes the first game, leaving Post at 6, while Adelphi is at 7. Post at 6. 7. And I got to change the ADP. I'll change it to Adelphi. ADP right there. That's good. So strong showing coming out of Palu in the first round. oh, I have a new graphic right now. We have this nice old stages to kind of show everything. And how this stage list generally works is on the first bit, only starters can be picked from. So there's a banning sequence and then a picking sequence. So I think in this one, Adelphi's going to be able to get 2 bans off of these stages that are right here. And then, you know, now that we're going into the second match, counter picks get introduced as well. So Adelphi can ban whatever 2 stages are here, or it might be 3 actually. I might be wrong. Might be 3 stages they can ban. But then Post will be able to pick whatever stage is left that they desire. Now, right now, Asthmatic is actually going to be up next, and Asthmatic has a wide variety of characters that he could come into this with. Against a character like Palu, who's pretty combo heavy, I have my own kind of opinions on who he could go into this with. Like maybe Mario, be a good one. He's kind of a shorter character as well. He can kind of low profile some things with his dash attack and whatnot. But when it comes to Asthmatic, he has like a very tried and true character that he kind of sticks with. That's not, you know, a pretty obvious pick. I think he's best on that specific character. I don't know if I want to give too much away necessarily. But he's, you know, he has a very strong K rule, and it's a very wild K rule, and I love his K rule. And even though most matchups with K rule are not in his favor, I just usually recommend go rocking it out, because K rule can be pretty, you know, he can do his thing, and he does it crazy sometimes. And Asthmatic is a very creative player. He has a lot going for him, especially with a character such as K rule. So I would not be surprised if we see it come out right now. Even against a character like Palu, Palu going against K-Roll is definitely going to be Palu favor, but I don't know. I feel like Asthmatic really brings an X factor to a character like K-Roll. I don't think it's going to be that bad coming out of him. He knows how to zone well with K-Roll. He knows how to get good punishes going. He's very strong with that character, and I always say this. But he also has a wide variety. He could pick whatever he really wants. So he could pick like Mario. I know he has a Sephiroth. I think it's either Asthmatic or it might be Kenny that's been messing around with Sora lately. So Sora's another pick. But I don't know. I play Sora sometimes. Sometimes he's just a little too floaty. It feels like he can't like leave disadvantage sometimes. Even though he can always recover, it just feels like he's always in disadvantage. So I don't know how I feel about necessarily if they're going to bring up the Sora. But, you know, we'll see. It looks like we're going to get started. And it's going to be the Mario. I think this is a smart pick. I think K. Rool against a character like Palu is hyper combo food. But Mario, he has a very strong Mario as well. And Mario can, you know, he's a little smaller. He's pretty wily. He can kind of get in and out, do his thing. And I think if you're just going to secure a stock, it's a pretty balanced pick. Because if you take this last stock, you go into the next match with a very balanced character that can do a whole lot and works well in a whole lot of matchups. Kind of opting for a high approach against Palu, which is kind of tricky sometimes because, again, Palu is strongest in the air, so sometimes you don't really want to approach her too hard from the air because of that, or you want to be a little faded back if you do. And I will say, he is taking his time with Mario now, going for up tilts. Palu F tilt's going to snuff it out, though, a little bit, keep Mario at a distance. Oh, trying to go for the roll read. I actually really like that. Little late on the reaction though. Oh, good nair. Going into tech situation, but unable to read that tech. Instead, Palu jumped above. Oh, the side Bs are gonna do it. Oh no! And Post loses another stock. Right now, Asthmatic down to 2. But Palu's at 72. This could be a very easy stock for Asthmatic to kind of take out. But with a character like Palu, you always need to be careful because she can rack up a ton of damage at low percents, especially with nair, fair, back air. And right now, oh my god. Asthmatic is already at 55% right now. 70, now it's back to even percents. Now we're going for a lapping percents. I like the back air coming out of Asthmatic right now. And reading the landing with F smash. Always a solid choice. That F smash is super good at catching landings. and Asthmatic takes it. Post down to 5 stocks, and Adelphi at 6. And my cat's coming for a little bit of a hello. Lena! She likes tripping up my chair. Say hey, Lena. Hey. Okay, pick it down. But now this is going to be posts bans right now. And if you're a character like Mario, I would probably want to... I feel like Mario can work well in a lot of stages, but obviously Yoshi's story is going to be one of his best stages, so you want to keep that open. Granted, they're probably not going to pick Yoshi's story, but you want to keep as many platforms open as you can with a character like Mario for like ladder combos and things of that sort. I would, if I was Asthmatic, I'd probably ban like things like Final Destination, Town and City, and whatnot. We're going for a Mario Ditto. Oh, geez. I think we're going for Mario Ditto. It looks like it. With the exact same skin. I have a feeling Asthmatic is not going to want to play on the exact same skin. Oh, no, he's opting for it. So we're good to go. Both doing Wedding Mario. This might get a little confusing. Oh my god, we're going for a flat stage. Jeez. Exact opposite of what I was talking about. And we will see what each Mario can do. We're going for fireball fights right now. Trying to zone each other out, getting a little bit of feel for each other. I cannot tell who is who. Okay, Asthmatic is on the left. We got Eagles on the left. Pressuring each other with kind of safe areas right now. Nair on shields. Oh, Asthmatic coming out with back airs. Some really even percentages right now. Ooh, actually really good cognizance coming out from Asthmatic to doing that jump. Trying not to land. If you land on Mario, like directly, he could always just anti-air you with an up smash. It's something you want to generally avoid. Ooh, very kind of presuming read right there. Nair to down tilt. Going for those up air strings. Ooh, that up smash has so much range on the back hit. It's kind of crazy. Right now, Asthmatic at 125, a little bit behind on percent. After off stage, Asthmatic in disadvantage. Nice neutral get up. Ooh, Nair to... Ooh, you can't punish that Nair. That Nair is way too strong. Ooh. Yeah. That up B was really greedy. A little bit presumptuous. He's going to lose that stock for it with a punish on back air. Up throw. Down air. Nice. Watching Mario Dittos is so fun, because it's just like pure neutral. I love it. Oh, Asthmatic is trying to be as careful as he can, but he needs to hold on to as much percent as he can. He needs to clear the stock now. 137. This is very doable with a good back throw or an up smash. I wonder sometimes if that is a confirm from like Dare. Was that? I don't know if it was Dare 1 or Dare 2 into up smash, but it seems pretty true. That was crazy. Eagles right now at 83%. It's very much looking like Adelphi's going to keep this 2-stock lead right now. Oh, that down smash. Going to send him right off stage. Very good catching that landing. Again, catching landings with all these smash attacks. It's doing wonders at keeping Asthmatic off stage. Ooh, Fair's just going to skim right across his head. Ooh, trying to read the tech in. These are two really good Mario players. This is really cool. Ooh, good F smash coming out of Asthmatic. Will he be able to kind of sneak the stock in? Ooh, getting the tech off the stage spike. This is the part where Asthmatic needs to be super careful because he is looking pretty toasty percent. That up smash was just slightly mistimed, but it was a really good idea. Up smash. And another stock is sneaking in by Asthmatic. I'm pretty sure that's 3 stocks for Asthmatic this game. This round. Can he steal another, though? I don't know. It's a pretty tall order, considering that at 152. Now Asthmatic is in disadvantage. He's off stage. Good kind of stall with the cape. Oh, the tried and true back air to back air. Back air shield pressure, going right into a rising back air. And that's going to take it, bringing Post down to 3 stocks and Adelphi down to 7. No, what am I talking about? 4. I can't math at all today. So 3 to 4. Now, I actually think Post, especially going into this next round, sure, like the stock differential is a big disadvantage, but I actually don't think that's the biggest deal considering the kind of characters that Post plays. But I do think that with Ghost going in, or Kenny, there is a bit of a character disadvantage here, because I'm pretty certain that Kenny is going to go in with Snake, and Snake as a character, you know, he's heavy, he lives for a long time, he's a very solid character, probably a top tier. But against a character like Mario, Mario loves his grabs and he likes zoning you out. And Snake does not like getting grabbed at all. So I think Kenny really going into this, if he does go with Snake, needs to be kind of strategic with what he decides as a stage. Probably wants to keep it as flat as possible. Probably doesn't want Mario to kind of get any sort of sneaky sort of ladders going. It's tough. I would probably do a dual plat though. Good. That's what I would say. Oh, gotta switch it over. My bad. Though then again, all Kenny needs to deal with is 1 stock. And Snake is really good at keeping his stocks. He's just a heavy character, very solid at kind of keeping his stocks going. I feel like in this matchup, though, Kenny just really wants to try and keep Mario out the best as he can. But with a move like Fireball, it's probably going to be kind of tough on his part. Nice down tilt. Being a little presumptuous. I will say, though, Snake does have really good boxing tools. I just don't know if they're as good as Mario's. Mario's boxing tools are kind of unreal. Nice dair. Kind of into a tech situation. Reading the up tilt pretty well. He just kind of misspaced it. These fireballs are going to be kind of tricky against Kenny. Though I will say, percent right now is going pretty hard in Kenny's favor. Kind of already double on the percent against Mario. And the benefit that Snake does have is he can stay in shield with grenade to try and punish any attempt at a grab, but he has to time his grenades really well in order to do that effectively. Mario's looking pretty cooking right now, 130, and reading that landing, Kenny will sneak it out with an up tilt. Very jealous of that up tilt sometimes. I play Banjo, very similar up tilt, just not nearly as good as Snake's. So I'm jealous sometimes. But Kenny will clutch it out, evening up the matches 3 to 3. Stocks even at 3 to 3. Now, again, Post is at a little bit of a disadvantage because now Adelphi does have counter pick advantage. They get to pick whatever character they kind of want to go against the Snake. And again, the ban list, Kenny, I assume Kenny's going to want to ban things like Final Destination, Town and City, and Kalos. Though Kenny, I know, is a little different. He might ban Yoshi's Story, though. I feel like he might do that as well. He might ban Yoshi's Story. But he wants to kind of have like a dual plat or a single plat situation to kind of like create a lot of space for his explosives, take us up as much space as he feasibly can. That's kind of like his general game plan, I feel like. Though I don't know, he might. I'm kind of surprised he left. Well, no, we went to Small Battlefield. I don't know. Sometimes Kenny surprises me, and we end up in like Final Destination. So it's hard to tell what he wants to ban sometimes and what he doesn't. But again, Adelphi has counterpick. They get to go counterpick against Snake, and there's a lot of good characters with command grabs in this game. That's kind of when Snake struggles. Characters like Diddy probably do pretty well against Snake because they can just kind of command grab him whenever he pops in the shield. Snake as a character benefits a lot from being in shield. Because he has the ability to attack with grenades and other explosives. Within his shield, he can up smash and just stake in the corner and shield and whatnot while that thing falls and kind of covers him a bit. And different things of that sort. kind of a little bit of a pause here, though. As a banjo player, I always hope that the other team sends in a banjo. It would make me happy. I think we're having a little bit of an exchange right now. I'm wondering if there's like a kind of a debate on the stage bans. It looks like we're good to go. Again, we're going to this 3-3, even stocks, and this will decide the first game. This is going to be our last game of this round. Robin. Oh, geez. This is an interesting one. I actually don't know how this matchup goes. It's a very interesting matchup. I mean, they can both probably zone each other out pretty well. And, you know, Snake has an infinite resource, I guess, of grenades. We can pull out 2 at a time. Whereas Robin needs to kind of manage the resource of the actual tomes and whatnot, and how that interacts with his weaponry. Though I have a feeling Robin's a little slow, so the grab game is probably a little weak on Robin in the sense of like actually connecting the grab. But once Robin does have the grab, he can probably get a lot of good follow-ups off of it, considering how he is as a character. Very good follow-up out of out of Kenny with the grenade into Nair. This is where Kenny is at his strongest, when he can get his setups going. Very, very smart down smash, just mistiming it. And right now, Robin's at 90%. Looking pretty toasty, especially against a character like Snake who has multiple kill options. Gotta be very careful. And sneaking in that down B quickly, getting in a good C4 kill. A little bit of footsies right there. Looking at 78% coming out of Kenny right now. Dash shot's gonna put Robin disadvantage. Trying to place grenades whenever you can. Ooh, snuffing out the down smash with a dare. Kenny's looking at 110. Trying to low profile. There's nothing to low. I guess there was something to low profile right there. Kenny's so funny with his crouches sometimes. I love it. Ooh, that fair. Arcfire at ledge is super strong. The back hit of down smash is going to send Kenny on the opposite side. Ooh, weak F smash from the tomes. Going book. See, that's the tough part, is when you're locked in shield with Arc Thunder, it's very hard. You get some pretty decent follow-ups as Robin. And up air is definitely going to take it, send Snake right off the top. That's another thing. Snake's kind of weak around his feet, so if you challenge him when he's in the air and you're right below him, that's kind of a tough spot for Snake to be in. I did not know his up tilt could contest Arc Fire. Ooh, trying to sneak into C4 and mistiming it though. Very good target that's coming out of Kenny, backing away from that Arc Fire. Robin at 128. And he could be able to punish that rapid jab. C4 at roll distance. Oh, I thought he was going to throw it a back air. I don't even know what happened. Something got canceled and he was able to up tilt right out of that hit stun. I don't even know how that happened. Very good follow-up from the grenade into up air. No grab. Ooh, gonna down smash that grenade. It's gonna pop and deal damage. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I have a tough time keeping up with grenades. I don't know how he got punished on that back hit. Wow. C4 at mid-stage, gonna punish. It's very tough for Robin right now. at 101 on your last stock. You're going to be living that up tilt, but not the next one. Next up tilt is gonna take it. You have to be super careful. And this is why Kenny's stage picks kind of surprised me. He left... Wow. Gonna take it in with Nikita. And this is what surprises me out of Kenny. Generally, snakes don't like going to FD, but he will leave it open sometimes. And that is surprising to me, and he makes it work well. He just likes a flat stage sometimes. I guess it's from him. He thinks that it's a concept of, well, if I can place a projectile here, my opponent has to jump over it. They can't go below it. They can't like walk on top of it, or I'm gonna explode it. They need to go. They need to jump over. And I think Kenny loves the jump reads. I think that's a good part of his game plan, especially the follow-ups. Kenny does a very good job following up off of stray grenade hits, and it just works out for him. I think that's really why, even though it's theoretically not a great stage for Snake, he makes it work well for what he needs to get done. And now we're 1-0 with Post, and we're restarting the bracket. So Post up 1-0. We'll see if Adelphi can, you know, kind of come out here with a new game plan. Do they start the same way? I think they started very strong. I don't know if you necessarily change how you start. It's a matter of like how you end it, I guess. Because the Palu start was very effective for Adelphi. It was very strong. They had that entire time, Adelphi had a pretty much a 1 to 2 stock lead the entire time. It was just until the very end where Kenny was able to even it out, where we were able to kind of see the game plan kind of fall apart a little bit. Maybe you want to change the order to kind of have that opportunity at the end, but I don't know. That was such a strong start coming out of Adelphi. I don't know if I would necessarily switch it up, but we will see what they start. And again, when we start a new round, we only can pick from the starters. So we're only going to see a Battlefield, Final Destination, Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, or Smashville on this beginning part. The counter picks do not come into play until after the first match of the round begins. So we'll only see the second half of the list once we get to Game 2. I'm assuming we're going to see the same order. I really wonder if that was great on the Olimar. As decent as the Olimar was, I don't know if I would keep it necessarily. It did good. It was able to get 2 stocks, but if it was great that was playing that, I know what he can do with his mainline characters. Though I don't know if he's kind of going. I haven't talked to him in a little while. I don't know if he's going through like a character switch, and he's trying to switch to a character like that. I just know what he can do with his other characters. And especially now that all the characters are on the board in general, this is the opportunity to switch it up and kind of, you know, threaten a change of pace. If you kind of switch off what you were already playing with and go to something else, it can really throw your opponent off. And I think that's the benefit that Post has going into a lot of these matchups, especially Team Purple. They have a wide swath of characters they can pick from. It's really a benefit that they have a good set of strong characters, and multiple strong characters on each one. There's a lot of deliberation right now in stage picks, though, it seems like. This is when I gotta send my thoughts in. Not my thoughts, my greetings. I'll say good morning. I do think, personally, even though Post ended strong, Post has a little bit of a disadvantage going off the start, considering how the last match went. The starting half of that set. Yeah, it was definitely great on the Olimar, and he's switching it up, going Bowser, going his tried and true. And even though, like, this is technically a worse matchup against Palu, like this, Great's going in at a disadvantage. I know what he can do with it. I think he's going to be very strong going against Bowser right now. Wait, what's going on? Is this the wrong stage? I think this is the wrong stage. Wrong stage. That Palu taunt is so trolly. I love it.
No one hide from the light.
No one can hide from the light. I assume we're gonna see a. We must see Battlefield. It must be Battlefield. Is that one of the stages? Yeah, we must be getting Battlefield, I assume. Or else Great wouldn't have, like... That's where I assume we're going. Though Great's funny too. Or if I remember right, sometimes Great will go to Final Destination instead of Battlefield. Or I think he'll go Battlefield. But that, no, we were just on Final Destination. It must be a wrong stage. Unless he has a wrong character pick, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Nobody tells me anything. I just kind of sit here, I watch everybody play, I have a good time, you know? I especially, I like watching Post play in general. Smash Purple always has a good time. And we're still sticking with the Bowser, not switching it up. Though I guess if he did decide to switch it up, there would be a lot of kind of, you know, a lot of questions when it comes to legality and the rules and whatnot, but we will see. I don't know what happened there. Why are we back on FD? But we're gonna start off trying to jump over the light, but not quite gonna reach it. Low profiling with up B. That was actually really interesting. I liked that. Oh, catching the jump with fair. Oh, he had a chance to catch that up B. Kind of misspaced it though. Oh my god, low profiling with the up B, kind of missing Palu both times. Oh, Nair is not going to... I really do like him stuffing out the jumps with the fair. That's what's working out with it for Great Best right now. Palu's doing a really good job at kind of keeping Great in disadvantage, though, when he is there. And landing on his shield really well. Great does not have a good answer for these bear shield pressures. Oh, that was a really sneaky back air, not gonna lie. Especially when I thought Palu was gonna send out a bear as well, which is invincible, to clank with it. Bread and butter's coming out from Great. Nice little recovery coming out of Palu. I don't know where that... Right now, Great swinging at Ghost with back airs. There's no follow-up from that. Very good, like, cognizance of that, though. Just kind of reading where Palu goes from that up throw. And now Great's in disadvantage. And this is very good low recovery, but this is where Bowser is going to have a lot of tough time because he has a very linear recovery. Palu can definitely spike that if she times it well. Going low for that. Bowser, down tilt. Bowser has such a tough time recovering sometimes. And that back air is going to send him right back off. Again, once Bowser's in disadvantage, he stays there for days. It's very hard to kind of get back. Oh, can he get back from that? Not against down tilt. Nice air dodge, avoiding the fair from Palu. Yeah, dash attack's definitely going to take it. You can be the biggest of boys, but dash attack is going to take it. Catching the jump with fair. That is a really good benefit Palu has sometimes, where if she just chooses to, she can just kind of avoid ledge trapping the entire way. She can just go right back to center. Very good neutral air dodge coming out of Great. Very good jump read with that bear. Ooh. He's very... Great is so good at clutching out those bears sometimes. That's going to be a punish with up B. Ooh, I like the fair to grab combos. Nice parry on the back air. Reading the roll, but kind of mistiming it. Like the neutral get up. That's a grab. I'm pretty sure he could have punished that pretty hard with a grab. Go low, go low. With Bowser, you always gotta go low. Neutral air dodge if you need to. Ooh. F-tilt's gonna catch that spot dodge pretty easy. That is one benefit Palu has with her F-tilt, which is otherwise pretty kind of lacking. It does a really good job at catching spot dodges. And that down tilt to fair is going to take the stock. Now we're even up again. But Palu's at 53%. Let's see if Great can kind of sneak this stock out. And this is where kind of Palu thrives. Is she's very good on these heavies at low percents because she can rack up damage. Sometimes she might have a little bit of difficulty kind of sneaking it out because her confirms aren't what they used to be. But when she has attacks like back air, she can just come throw them out raw, and it works totally fine. Nair 1. The up smash not connecting due to the intangibility on the roll. Oh, that neutral air dodge was kind of tough. Nice fair to get in the corner. Grab. That's a grab. Side B. I like that option too. It just mistimed. Ooh, the roll is going to avoid the fair altogether. And again, ooh, good jump, good jump. Holding onto his jump until he needs it. Oh, such a clutch fair. Oh, Palu could have easily recovered high, but Great had good cognizance knowing that Palu would go low. And, you know, he wanted to challenge that so quickly. Very good stuff coming out of Great. And even though the Bowser was at a disadvantage, he was able to turn it around and get 3 stocks out of this as the reversal, with Post in the lead right now at 7 and Adelphi at 6. Very good stuff coming out of Great. I wear my biases on my sleeve, okay? I love the Post players. They're all amazing. I always cheer for them. But really solid stuff coming out of both teams right now. I really love all the play that's coming out of everybody tonight. This is so crazy. I love good Smash. Watching good Smash players is so cool to me. Just because it's like you get to see like really good footsies, people play in and out of neutral. It's so cool to me. I love it. And again, now that we're going into the second match, we got our counter pick list up as well. So now Post has advantage, and I think Post actually does ban 3 stages. And that leaves Adelphi able to pick 1 out of the remaining stages. So if I'm Bowser, I'm going to ban flat stages generally. Get rid of Final Destination. Get rid of Kalos. Get rid of Town and City. Things like that. I like platforms. I want to be able to kind of grab people and with my side B and get to the top platform as easily as I can. And now we have the canon matchup of Bowser versus Mario. We got Build-A-Mario right here. Build-A-Bear Mario. Now, Mario probably does super well. I see these players surprise me so well. I don't know why I mean, this is what he wants. He wants to play on flat stages. Great, really likes flat stages, I guess. So, I guess Mario. Actually, this is probably kind of smart to. Actually, this is actually pretty smart, I would say. Against a character like Mario, who likes killing off the top with a lot of his kit, this is actually a really smart idea, because Bowser's going to live a little longer. I didn't even think about that. It could be that Great really kind of foresaw the matchup a little bit farther than I did. This is actually a really smart matchup choice. Though I will say Mario does have a lot of good spiking potential here. I like that side B. 85%. Sneaking in the bear! Oh my god. So sneaky. He's so good at that. Dash attack's going to extend Great into disadvantage, though. 53% on Great, 66. Oh, he's going to punish that up air with an up B of his own. Not fair. Going into the grab, but Mario fell off stage. These fairs have been so well timed. catching the landing with up B. We're already lapped in percent right now. Can Great sneak out another stock for post? Reading the air dodge with up smash. That was so good. Oh my god. But here comes the Mario combos. Oh, going for the... Ooh. Air dodging through the spike unfair. I don't know if that would have killed, though. He was kind of above the stage a little bit. Maybe if he DI'd out, it would have killed. But right now, Great at 106, but he is Bowser, and Bowser does live a long time. Heaviest character in the game. Ooh, holding in shield. That's actually really smart. Hold in shield when you're at such high percent against Mario, because Mario does have a back throw kill, but you're kind of heavy. You're probably a bit more scared of his smash attacks. So stay in shield. Really good idea. Trying to catch with flame breath. Ooh. Oh my god! I did that 2-frame with the down air. Wow. Lapping, almost lapping percent again. And the up tilt is going to take it. Wow. 3 stock coming out of Great. That was crazy. See, this is what I'm saying. Great when he sticks to Bowser. Like, I really like all of his characters, but his Bowser is different. It's just different. So Post remains at 7 stocks while Adelphi is at 3. I will say, though, I do want to see more of the Olimar in the future. You don't see many Olimars anymore, and it's like, you know, Olimar could be a fun character. Sure, he zones a bit, and like a lot of people don't tend to like watching it, but I think Olimar's a cool character. Resource management and all that, I appreciate it. But again, wonderful stuff coming out of Great. Big swing from him in this set. Considering he only took 2 stocks the first time around, and now he has taken 6 already, and he has 1 stock left going into this next match. Whew, that's great. Great is pretty great. Now, I assume we are still going to see the Robin, and I actually think this is a pretty smart pick against Bowser. Being able to zone out Bowser, you know, it's pretty good trait to have. Bowser's surprisingly quick on his feet, though. He might do a decent job getting around some of the projectiles, but he's still a big body. You know, if you get zoned, if you can zone, you're probably going to do pretty well against heavies. I think Robin here is still a pretty safe bet, though you do have to think about going into the Kenny matchup at the end of the string, because Kenny did super well against the Robin at the very end. So you generally need to think about that as well. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough gamble to take. But I think if I was Adelphi, I would just stick it out with the character that you know. I assume that they are primarily a Robin player considering the icon. Though maybe they have a counter pick that I am not aware of. Maybe we'll see, I guess. But yeah, this is definitely an uphill battle for Adelphi, who is 3 stocks to Post 7. You need to make the most use out of each stock. You need to be taking at least 2 stocks per your 1 stock. Oh, if this is the Robin player, I actually think this is a really smart pick. I think Rob against Bowser. Bowser's probably at a disadvantage against a character like Rob who can zone and box at the same time. Rob is just a very hard character to deal with in general. Rob is just so strong in almost all facets of the game. The only problem Rob has is his combo food. He's a big body, but geez, there's a lot of characters that are combo food. Oh, going right in for the start. Really cutthroat and ruthless coming out of the Rob player. Wants to take this stock as quickly as possible. Ooh, gonna parry the gyro and then go for the fair. Ooh, we're boxing in the corner, but Rob gotta get out of that corner. Ooh, that lariat was a little preemptive. Against a player like Great, he is going to punish you for those. Rob off stage. Ooh. Oh, jeez. And here's kind of the problem. Rob's good at zoning. Bowser has a tough time against that. Just kind of denying space. Oh my god! Sneaking in the fair. I didn't think he... sneaking in the F smash. I didn't think he had enough time for that F smash. Wow. That's crazy. 7 stocks. Hey, going through 7 stocks with great. Oh, neutral air dodging. Going for the grab. But that down air out of Rob is going to, you know, take that. Now, here's the thing. Rob is kind of heavy. He is Snake's weight. So, it's going to be very tough for Great to take another stock. It's just, yeah, up smash is going to take it. Good stuff coming out of the Rob player from Adelphi. And that brings Adelphi down to 2 stocks and Post down to 6. Really good stuff coming out of Great, though. Great was able to... Ooh, so many stocks. 7 stocks. Like, geez. Now, again... Oh, what's going on? Why are we going in so quick? Yeah. So now, as a Rob player, I'm wondering what stages you ban. I think Rob probably likes flat stages. He likes having the gyro be interacted with. So, I don't know, maybe Rob wants to ban, like, Battlefield, Yoshi's Story, but he probably likes a single plat. He probably likes keeping things flat, so maybe he would want to ban Pokemon Stadium 2, which I'm actually noticing I'm pretty sure the Pokemon Stadium 2 on this image is actually Pokemon Stadium 1. Am I wrong on that? I don't know. But that's what I'm assumed, though I'm not like the biggest Rob aficionado. I'm not entirely sure what stages they kind of like to ban. Though, I don't know. It probably seems like he wants to keep it as flat as possible. A tri-plat is probably a no-go. If he could opt for Smashville or Hollow Bastion, he wants to keep those stages open for the opponent, probably. But he also wants to make sure he doesn't get comboed. And who is coming out with Sora? This might be This might be Kenny. Kenny's probably want to get the Sora practice in. I'm actually really surprised. I like watching Sora play. It's very refreshing because not many people play Sora at like a high level. So this is gonna be really cool. I do think Sora probably has an advantage in this matchup a little bit because he likes zoning. He probably can zone a little better than Rob, and Sora likes combos. Rob is combo food. the down airs, thunder. Coming out with fair strings. Rob already at 50%. Though, ooh, I forgot to consider that Lariat can actually reflect a lot of these projectiles. I like making a lot of work out of thunder, though. And up air is so oppressive. You can contest Rob off stage pretty well, too, with a lot of Sora's kit. These Lariats are doing pretty good work against Sora right now, though, I will say. But Sora has not taken a lot of damage. 69%, 80% off stage. Sora's always coming back from whenever he's off stage, though. Lariat's doing a lot of work. Sora still can come back. Percent's looking mighty even now, though. I will say, though, this is putting Rob at a disadvantage. He does not, at this point in the game, he does not want to be even at percentage with anybody. He wants to hold on to his stocks as long as possible. Opting for the back air. Neither of the players want to commit to anything. And now Rob is down to their last stock. Looking mighty grim for Adelphi right now. That's going to be a stock. Oh, opting for the platform chase. I actually really like that. Good stuff coming out of the Rob player. Ooh. I thought he was going to go for the grab. That was actually really smart. Catching the air dodge with a Lariat. Ooh, you can recover. You can recover. You can recover. Rob at 70%. This is not looking good for Adelphi right now. These lariats have been connecting pretty well. Lariat's doing a lot of work. 2 grabs, missing both. Ooh, sneaking around that up smash just quick enough. Oh, Rob is at 129. A lot of things can really take this stock right now. Sora back air. Up air, not quite strong enough to take it, but another one's... Oh, this might be a good punish. Back throw. Not going to be strong enough against Rob, I don't think. Yep, not quite. Another one will... A lot of things on Sora's kit will kill now. Back air's going to kill. Yep. And Post takes it with 5 stocks remaining. Post takes it 2-0 over Adelphi. Really strong showing coming out of all players tonight. Congratulations to Post for taking it, but everybody had a really strong showing tonight. It was really cool to see. Again, it's always a pleasure to watch Purple play. Now, I know on the other stream for Post U, we have Valorant, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look and see what they got right now. Are they online right now? I know they were supposed to stream Valorant at some point tonight. Either way, I am going to raid Post U Esports, and I think they're going to have another stream up soon. So stick around for that. Keep an eye out for that. Again, congratulations to Post Purple for sneaking it out tonight. Really strong showing out of everybody. But yeah, I am going to raid Post U Esports, and stick around for that, for when they do it. Apparently, I cannot raid them at this time. But, you know, go to Post U Esports. I am going to link it in the chat. And they will be doing Valorant a little later tonight. So keep an eye out for that. So in the chat, I just posted it. Thank you all for joining me today. And again, just as Goblin says in the chat, great job, Eagles. You did wonderful tonight. And yeah, I don't know what the score was for Smash Orange tonight. I hope they did well too. But again, thank you. My name has been Frisco Fragrant, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.